Welcome to Network in Action. We're so happy to have you as a part of this organization. Would you like to introduce yourself?
Sure. Hi, I'm Ann Cleve, and this is Mark Cleve. We're with the Cleve Clothier Group with Tom James Company.
Awesome. Tell me a little bit more about what kind of clothing and services you provide.
Well, our company is the largest custom clothing company in the world. And what's wonderful about our story is we're completely vertically integrated. We are a $600 million company that owns 11 suit, shirt, pant, and tie manufacturers. We also own our own woolen mills, our own wool designers, and
We own two sheep herds, and we have an interest in five others.
and so basically what that means is from literally from sheep to shoulder, we control the entire process of the design of our clothing as well as the construction of it. And as a result of that, we can do things that no other custom clothing company in the world can do. And most importantly, because of that vertical integration, the value proposition is no one can beat our pricing in terms of the quality of the cloth and the quality of construction. And most importantly, after 30 years of experience, what we bring to the table in terms of advice and consultation.
And the other thing we really love with that vertical integration, still 82% of what we make is made in the United States. What's not made in the United States is either made in Canada or the country of Chile. And then we do have all of our mills in the United Kingdom, either in Scotland or in England.
We're very proud of the fact that we employ 2,400 American workers making a livable wage, making clothing in the United States.
No one else is doing that.
Nobody else.
That's incredible. Wow, that sounds like an amazing company. And I think you touched on this a little bit, but can you tell me a little bit more about how long you've been in this industry and doing this?
We started with the company in 1993.
And so for over 30
Wow.
years, we started in Indianapolis and Indiana, and then moved out to Oregon in 1994 and started the office there.
That's fantastic. So much great experience to draw from. Tell me what you feel like separates your company from the competition.
Well, most of our competition, they're going to be one of two things. They're going to be a retail, which deals with off the peg or off the shelf clothing, which we have found over the years that basically fast fashion has basically destroyed especially women's shopping experience, because what they've done is cheapened the construction and hid in details inside of the garment over and over and over again to keep prices low. And then in the end, what they end up with is a very poor quality garment that people are expected to either throw away or get rid of within a couple of years and then get something new. So it's basically poison people to go, if they don't walk into a store, try it on, and instantly say it's perfect and walk out, they end up settling. So when we meet people, their closet looks like this when we go through it. They have all of this, sorry, Em, and we ask them what percent do you actually wear, enjoy, and know how to use? And the answer is that. And it's always the 80-20 rule. So what we try and do is find out what the clients like in terms of the fabrication or the cut, and then get rid of all of that noise and all of that clutter and focus on what works and what they like and why they get it. And in the end, we create conscious competency with them so they know what they're looking for.
It's a very different way to shop. It's much more deliberate.
It's very intentional.
Yes, extremely intentional. And of course, if you're concerned about the environment, we're so environmentally responsible. We only make clothing people order. We're not landfilling our dead stock. We don't have dead stock. So we're proud of that.
In fact, if you ever want to know what we're talking about, just Google clothing landfills and it will open your eyes.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So tell me, do you have a favorite customer story that you'd like to share with us? I'm sure you have a lot of them.
We're also the largest custom clothing company in the world for women. So we just delivered yesterday the president of a college. Her name, we'll call her Stephanie because that's her name. And she's never had clothing that fit her before. And you should have seen her eyes. She's like, "This is how pants can fit. This is, oh my gosh." And we actually delivered another insurance president. Her name is Cassandra. A gorgeous cashmere in this gorgeous camel color, and very actually similar in styling to my jacket today. When we drop clothing, especially on women who've never had things fit before, it's revelatory to them because they are looking at themselves in the mirror in a different way, in a different light. And it's exciting to be able to work with them and to build. Actually, it was really cute. Cassandra yesterday, she has like she ordered three other things. She's like, it's going to be like Christmas every 6 weeks.
Along with that, on the Stephanie story, what really struck with her is how intentional and how very analytical she was in the process. She was taking a lot of time. She had really thought about this experience and put a lot of thought into it. And the process for her was very was intentional. But in the end, she says, I know I've spent a lot of time doing this, but I can see that this is something that is not only the right thing for me, but she's really glad she's done it and she's enjoyed it. So for people who want us to fix problems quickly, we could do that as well. But also, what we're really proud of is we're able to take people who know they have had problems fitting clothing or finding clothing that fits for years and years and years and walk them through the process and get them through the other side where they feel good about what they're getting in as a final product.
That's amazing. I love that. That's really cool to hear about. Tell me, for people who want to reach out to you, what's the best way to reach you?
Call or text 503 819 7001.
And we take care of all of Oregon, Southwest Washington, and then Phoenix, Scottsdale area in Arizona.
Wow, that's great. Awesome. Well, thank you so much for being here today and for helping us get to know you a little bit better. I look forward to getting to know you further, and I hope you have a great day. Thanks so
Thank
much.
you,
Thank you,
Kristen.
Kristen.
Great to talk with you.
You too.